Welcome back, ladies and gents. At the campsite location, I'm going to continue looking for... Alright, so I've got the helmet and the goblet. So we're going to be looking for the dagger. Doesn't look like there's anything down here. Although it just, that flat area up there just looks like you need to go up there. But obviously, I cannot get there. I've tried. You saw at the end of the last episode, you obviously can't go up there, and I couldn't go around the edge. So let's press on. I'm looking for a dagger. So the helmet was in a casket, an ancient casket. The goblet was in a treasure chest or a loot chest, depending on what do you want to call it. And I remember going around this already. I've walked around, not while I was looking for this, but there's nothing there that's interactive. So I have no idea what the dagger will be in. But as always, as we're moving around the map, I'm going to be looking for beehives. Wild hives. And the last time I come through here, there was a lot of bears. I think this was where I was attacked by a bear was I was trying to reload my weapon. It may not be, but it seems like it was. I do remember there being 3 or 4 bear right from like this point over there to the like 200-300 yards in that direction. Just was a lot of bears. Wait a minute, I just heard bees buzzing. I heard bees buzzing. Okay, I can hear bees buzzing somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there. I just happened to hear that when I turned my... as I scrolled around. I got the camera away from the bees in the back of the truck, and I heard that beehive. All right, so this is 4, I believe. Yeah, that's 4, so this is going to be only one more to get to my 5th beehive. And I got to find that one pixel. There we go. And I just realized I just jumped out of there without a thought in the world, and I just got through saying this is where all the bears were. Let me reload my weapons. Reload the rifle. Luckily, I don't see any bears. All right, one more. All I need is one more. And whether or not I find the dagger or not, once I get that 5th frame full, I'm going to head directly back so I can put them in and build another beehive so I can put them in there, let them start making honey, and then I'll continue the search. Because I have to tell you, you've seen I've circled this map several times already, and I don't recall seeing a dagger anywhere. But I'm gonna turn left and go back up here towards the edge of the map. I'm kind of getting down towards the center of it. Well, there's the town right there, so I definitely was near the center of it. That being said, though, as I just pointed out, I've gone around the edge of this map, it seems like several times. And I've seen and just looking for beehives, I did run across the helmet and the goblet, but I've never run across a dagger. Let me think about this. Okay, the goblet was right here by the gas station. I don't know where the helmet was on this map. If the goblet was here, I actually don't know. I'm going to have to, as I move around, I'm going to have to find that location again and then look at what it looks like, the location where it's on the map, and see if I can sort of compare the two. All right, so that over there is where we just came from, where I spawned in on that road directly above my character's head over there. So we're going to go down here towards the fellow that gave me the quest or the mission. And I don't know that I've ever. I remember he gave me a mission to tear down a barn, an old barn. But I don't know that I've ever gone up behind his house. I don't even know if you can. I think this is as far as I've gone in this direction. Maybe that's my mistake. Let me go over here and look. I don't recall. It's possible. This is I think the 11th video. I may have gone back here before, but I don't recall it. Let's have a gander. See, I'm at half a fuel a tank also, but luckily I'm pretty sure that jerry can is full. In fact, I'm going to check that while I'm thinking about it. Yes, it is. And the last video, I got a flag because of the music playing on the radio. So I will not be playing the radio again. They said it's not an issue that particular music was allowed. It was by some organization called Beetlejuice, whom I've never heard of. I assume it's some European group. I don't even remember which song it was because, well, I just don't. No reason. I just got bad memory, I guess. But anyway, I'm just not going to risk it again, even though my channel is not monetized, not even set up to be monetized. And in fact, I think you have to have a certain number of followers before you can even do that, and I don't have that many followers. It's just one of those Google software programs that they've written, I'm sure. It wasn't an actual human looking at it and saying, well, there's nothing to worry about here. Everything's done by AI these days, and it's like when you try to call someplace and get help for a product that you own or have purchased. One of two things happen. You either talk to an AI who's trying to sound like a human, or you talk to someone in a country other than your own, and it's very difficult to understand what they're saying. It really, really sucks from my standpoint. But, as long as there's other countries out there that'll work for $1 an hour as opposed to what the minimum wage is in other countries. All right, I don't guess there's... You know what? Let me look. I don't know that I've looked at this barn. Actually, that would be the perfect place to put something right there. I don't think you can climb ladders. I don't think I've ever found a ladder that can... No. My memory says I've never found a ladder that can be climbed. And I think that's accurate. It's not like... Here I go again, referencing Red Dead, but it's not like Red Dead, where you can climb those ladders on those water towers, or any tower, really. At least that I've noticed. That tank's floating in the air. I just know, look at that. It's not even touching the ground. It looks like a propane tank, and it's floating in the air. This would be another good place, but of course, no climbing. What is that hand signal? Does that just mean that's what oh, okay. I thought it meant something was interactable with. I guess I've never really paid much... What is this? A record? Again, I don't have an inventory, so I can't see. I guess it's just a record. All of this stuff is floating. Look at that. What is underneath there? Oh, that's just a pillar. There's nothing... that sign's upside down. You shouldn't put boxes upside down or sideways. Isn't that the tub that... I've never played The Witcher 3, but everybody's seen that video of him sitting in a tub with his foot out the side and him naked. Isn't that the same tub? Man, when there's places like that look like there's could be something up there and you can't get to them, it frays on me. All right, I guess does that say something on it? What does that say? Bottled butane gas. Butane gas. Okay. Well, apparently, I'm going to try this. Is this gate? Can you even open this gate, or is that not a gate? I guess that's not a. It's not a gate. It just doesn't fit together properly. No, I can't even go over the fence. All right. Let's go around here. I've got to try that ladder also, because that's just if I don't try it, I'll in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking I should have tried that ladder. I should have tried that ladder. No, okay. Well, I did, and now I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue on. I don't think... Is that where the hunter is? Where am I at? No, the hunter's over here. What is up? Oh, I can see that's solid mountains. I don't think there's anything... Although that flat spot up there... just looks like you should be able to get to that flat spot also. But I don't think you can. I don't see any way to do it. Pressing on. One beehive, and I'll be set as far as bees are concerned. You know, the I'm thinking that it should be obvious because the casket was very easy to see with the sword set in the stone there, and maybe not, yeah, easy to see is what I'm trying, yeah. You know, once you found the location, it wasn't like you had to scrounge around and find a particular trigger point or anything like that. And the same with the goblet. It was hidden behind, if I remember, 2 rocks from the roadside. It was hidden, but from the other side, it was clearly a chest sitting there. And I think the lid was open already, if I recall. So it seems to me that this dagger should be fairly, you know, when you see it, it's not going to be a mystery. You'll know it. I'm just going to take this. Apparently there's no vehicle damage, and I don't think the vehicle can... I haven't yet had it flip over on me. Just the camera goes... The camera angle is just atrocious. But other than that, I think it's sturdy, sure-footed, as you would say. I've just got to try. Let me see if I can walk up to here. No. Nope. All right. That little area right there with a couple of trees just looked like it was primed to have something you should find there. Of course, there's a lot of areas that look like that. As I keep mentioning, is this where the... Is this where the casket is? Where I found the helmet? I think it is. Yeah, it is. This is it. Okay, let me where I'm at on the map. Okay, here, where I would not have thought, because this looks like you're in the mountain. Well, you are in the mountains, but you know what I'm saying, the edge of the map. All right, so gas station was the goblet right here. So I'm guessing it's going to be down here somewhere. And I've always said I don't even look at the back of the Bunny Ranch, so maybe I need to actually look at the back of the Bunny Ranch, because I've never found any beehives there, so I've never really just driven around the back end of the Bunny Ranch. And I think perhaps I need to do that. Once I get over in that area, I will do just that. Is that? No, that's just a white rock right above his head. I thought for a moment that was a beehive on the rock face. Let's back up. Now, I recall that it seems like that when I actually originally first found this, I could not interact with the helmet or anything here. So apparently, I'm guessing that the mission has to be active. So now that I've got the mission active, I just want to... I don't remember if I've... Okay, nothing. Yeah, it seems like last time I was here, I couldn't do anything with that helmet, and it wasn't until the old man gave me the mission that I could pick that helmet up. And I do remember driving up here, so let's try that again. Stop. But I don't think there's anything... Hollow tree. You see, you got to check for hollow trees, right? I just don't think this game is that type of game. This is a ranching... Ooh, for a minute I thought my vehicle had despawned. This is a ranching simulator. So I don't think you really need to search for things. At least that's what I believe. It's not an exploration game. In other words, just running through here, you're not going to find things that you don't expect to find, would be my guess. But it's not going to stop me. Is that a hollow stump? Yeah, I can see through it, but it's not really meant to be. It's just, I think it's probably just the graphics on the inside don't exist. Let me just press forward here on foot, because I can't go very far anyway. I think I'm going to have to go down here and then drive up there. Let's take a right turn and see if I can get... Let's just go right off this edge, since it doesn't really matter. Riding the brake, and then take a hard left and go up here. Again, you have to wonder, why is this a more or less a beaten path if nobody ever comes up here? Why would this look like it's been beaten down by a lot of use? Make sure I didn't pass a beehive on the opposite side of the tree from where I could see. I think I've been up here before also. I've probably been to every corner with the exception of the back of the Bunny Ranch, and I just don't recall it. Although this, again, here I go. This looks promising. Maybe, maybe not. It's easier just to run in here and then trying to drive in here and then back out or turn around. Nothing here. Okay. I'm sure whoever's watching this and already knows everything there is to know about this game is just screaming at the screen, "You idiot, it's over here." Well, I don't know that. And neither did you before you found it or looked it up. I was just thinking about something also. At the end of the bunch, there's a road that goes up here, and it's where it's got the cones blocking the road like there's construction. And I've never gone up. It looks like you can go up. I don't think I've ever gone up against the edge of the map there. Maybe I should. I'm going to do that also when I get to the Bunny Ranch, or to that location. Because I think it just seems like for whatever reason I've just not gone up there. Using a lot of fuel though. We're down to a quarter of a tank, more or less. That fog moving in that I don't like. Makes it harder to see. Look at these trees floating in the air right there. Have I ever noticed that before? I don't think so. Look at, there's two of them right there that are just absolutely up in the air. See that one and that one. Also, since that mist is coming in, my visibility is going to be a little worse. I think I can just drive down there. That can't go forward here with the vehicle. Let's go down here. Let's drive under these trees. Watch them fall when I get under them. Nope. They're up there though. They're what, 20 feet in the air? Also, I think I may have commented about this before. I wonder what cut those trees. Who chopped these trees? Well, looking at them, it's not altogether clear they were chopped down either, to be honest with you. Look at how rough they are. It's not a clean cut. Now, that could be something, or it could just be the particular asset the devs used. Like, this doesn't even render in fully. Look at it. It's just a blurred picture. That particular stump type is just a blurred picture. It doesn't even render in. And there's 3 of them right here. And this one is not a clean cut at all. There's 2 more that don't render in. Same stump, just the asset reused. That's a shame. All right, let's get back in the vehicle because I don't see anything here other than my just noticing things, you know, exploration, which is what I do. I like to look around, look at the environment, see what's going on. And it comes in handy when you have to search for something, when you're looking for things, because you can kill multiple birds with one stone. And for anyone that is vomit-inducing, I'm sorry, that's not me doing that. That's just the way the game handles the camera when your vehicle is going downhill. Oh, there's a wolf right there. I'm glad at least it cleared up also. I was just about to get out of my vehicle, and I'm glad I didn't. But if I'm not careful, I'm going to have to here in just a moment to refill it. Put more fuel in it. Is this the... Yeah, I think we're just beside the hunter. Hunter's cabin. All right, pressing on. Whoa. Whoa, vehicle, come on. There's no reason to do that. I think I'm gonna stop here and refuel this vehicle. I can't see how much fuel's in it. Okay. Good enough. And I believe actually, it looks like I can drive further up there. Let's see. Otherwise, I'm not even going to drive the vehicle up here. Looks like a dead end right there. It seems like I recall coming through here. I don't see any sign of a dagger or anything that could be it. I don't see any wolves either. Let me put that away just in case it's something that's interactive and I get a pop-up for it, and it doesn't happen when you got something else up. That's such a sissy way of look at that. Okay. All right, I don't think there's anything here. So I'm going to go down. That was a dead end there, more or less. Can't take the vehicle in that direction. So let's try to go down here. Well, I'm not going to try. I'm going to go down. I just won't be able to see where I'm going. So I just ride the brake down. And look, it does leave a tire skid mark. Because I had the brake held all the way down. Now this looks, is this just where I went up to? Yeah, I think I went all the way to there. Okay. I think I even remember coming through here before and going right over this little lip right there. Are we heading... Okay, the gas station, hopefully by the time we get back around there, whether I found this thing or not, I can refuel the jerry can, top off the vehicle. I see nothing going on here. I do notice, I don't know if you're noticing this, but I do see a lot of jumpiness in the game right now. I'm not exactly sure what's causing that. I'm not even slightly sure, much less exactly sure. I don't know what's causing that jumpiness. Because I don't even recall seeing those stumps that didn't render all the way in, so I don't know if there's something wrong with the game. This is, every time I record this game, I have to jump through hoops to get it to work. It just won't work when you just launch it and try to get it to record for whatever reason. So I did have to re-verify these files or verify these files 2 or 3 times, and then restart Steam a couple of times. And then if that hadn't have worked, I would have just reinstalled the NVIDIA driver for my card, which I've had to do in the past just to get this game to record. For whatever reason, it just doesn't want to record right off the bat. And when I was looking for it, when I first started trying to record it, I couldn't get it to work. And I was, of course, searching for resolution. This is where I was talking about. And it looks like this game has had issues recording, especially with OBS. And that's why you have an option in the startup to open the game, I think, with DirectX 11 instead of 12. But I've tried both of them, and it just will not start for some reason. You just got to fiddle with it a few times. Like I said, verify the files 2 or 3 times, restart Steam a couple times, and if that doesn't start, then I have to reinstall the video driver. Just something finicky, funky about this one game out of all the games that I play and or record. All right, this is the back of the... Look how the rain is hitting the roof, the non-existent roof of the vehicle I'm in. Do you see that? I did not notice. Oh, I cannot look up. How can you not look up? All right, so the rain, there is a flat plane there, even though you don't see anything. And you can see the rain hitting it. Okay. Let me go down here. There's a floating tree again. That one's not quite as high up in the air, though. I wouldn't be able to hear any bees if I ran across them here. So these type of trees I don't like because they really obscure your vision. But by the same token, I don't think there'll be a beehive on them because I think every tree that I've seen a beehive on had a bare trunk, if you will. It didn't have all this stuff on it. What did that say? I can cut this tree? Does this register as part of the bunny ranch? Apparently it does. I wasn't even paying attention to the top. I guess when I entered here, it appeared up top saying bunny ranch like it says when you enter your own territory. But I can cut these trees. I don't know why I'd want to cut these trees up here. Can you imagine trying to get them down? And back to the wherever you were going to build? But I'm going to go down here because I don't think I've ever been back. And here's the way my mind works. You see that? You see that one tree right there that's a different color from the rest of them right here? I've got to go look around that tree because that's just the way my mind works. That one tree draws the eye being a different color. And it's probably just a different color because it's just the way not all trees are the same, but it just makes me want to go. And of course I went too far. Well, I'm not going to go up there, I guess. Well, maybe I am. I slid too far down that mountain. Yeah, nothing here. But that's what I think of when I see things that look not out of the ordinary, because you would expect to see that, but in a game where someone had to physically place something like that. Of course, now I can see one down there that's a different color also. So maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. But just a little insight into how my mind works. I can't figure it out. Maybe you can. Well, can we go up here? Is that possible? Apparently, yes. Oh, I just hit something. Oh, I think there's a wall right there, an invisible wall. Yeah, there is. Can't go any further in that direction. And there's nothing here. Can I go there? Nope. Definitely an invisible wall. Oh. It's just right here. There's something right here maybe they wanted to code into the game and never did it, because there's definitely just a big area right here. Right there that there's something there, it's just invisible. I wonder if it's something they're going to add to the game later. Because as you can see, I can get up here. It's just right there. You cannot pass by there. Can I get the vehicle around it? Maybe. I don't know if there's enough room right there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see if I can... Oh, come on, come on. Can I squeeze by that tree? There we go. I also think this is the longest time I've gone without seeing... I found one beehive. I think this is the longest amount of time I've gone without finding... in between finding beehives when I was looking for them. Because I found that first beehive relatively early on, and that was, I don't know, 25 minutes ago, I think. And nothing since then. So that's unusual from what it has been. I guess maybe I've just been extremely lucky. Of course, to be fair, this is the Bunny Ranch. I honestly don't think there's anything that spawns on the land that you own. Yeah, deer and wolves can wander in, but I've never seen a bear and I've never seen a beehive. But since we're looking for this dagger, I don't think I've ever been up here. Maybe I have. So I figured I'm actually gonna go down on the ground there also. On the flat ground and look around. Because I don't think I've been back against these mountains, the back of the ranch. The back 4 is definitely not 40, so I'll call it the back 4. Really not even 4, probably. I'll tell you what, If this thing had wings, you would never be able to drive it anywhere because it constantly wants to get airborne. It doesn't help that you can't just ease off. You have to press and hold W to move forward, and then it kind of holds like you got the parking brake on, and then it launches forward. Really dislike that. But as someone pointed out several videos ago, the person said that the driving gets better when you advance in vehicles. I guess I'll eventually find out. I just don't see any need for another vehicle yet, when all I'm doing is looking for bees. This one works perfectly fine. It's an off-road vehicle. It's got enough room to hold the bee frames. And when I sell, except for the pumpkins and the watermelon, which I'm not going to be doing a lot of. In fact, once I get everything grown and I get to the store with everything, I can get it all in one, show the price of everything there all in one screen. I'm only going to buy grapes, I believe, because, grow grapes. Grapes appear to be the way to go when it comes to the time investment, the return on investment, the amount you get, that sort of thing. I also don't see a dagger anywhere. All right, we're right at the edge of the ranch. So let me go back. Let me go on the ranch and go back. Since I don't even think I've ever been up here. See, that's a properly cut tree. See, that stump is flat on the top and smooth. That's the way it should be if a tree was cut. Sometimes you'll have shards if it falls over. But the way these look, they don't look like they were cut at all. It looks like just something snapped them off. All right. Let's just drive around back the perimeter of the ranch. Just to say I've done it and to assure myself that there's nothing here. Although is that kind of glowing up there? Is it just a really white rock? Did I just come through here? Did I not get down this low? It's like there's sunlight on this one area right here, and there wasn't anywhere else. Okay, I came up there. I didn't come down here, but I don't think there's nothing here. Just cutting down trees. Oh, I pressed E to get in the car, but I was pointing at the smoker. That's where we started, right up there. Came all the way around there. So we need to just keep looking at low ground here. You know, I really haven't explored the town. I was just thinking, because I've been to the hardware store, and I think I went in. There was a fast food place there. I think I went to a burger place, but I don't think I've really gone anywhere else. Oh, the car dealership and the realtor shop, but that's part of the tutorial. Here comes the fog again, and I don't see anything that even remotely looks like it could be a beehive or a dagger, a location where a dagger would be. And I've gone through here so many times, if there's something here I would have seen it, especially when I was cutting down those trees. Just want to take a gander behind these rocks, because it was two rocks like that where the goblet was hidden. See on the top, it now says Bunny Ranch, letting me know I'm on the ranch territory. Apparently I was off of it when I was on those fields right there, which doesn't make any... Oh, there's a deer. We'll continue going in this direction, even though I've been here many times, but the gas station's right up there, and I want to refill this vehicle and refill the jerry can. Also want to look around this. It's kind of a little semicircle of stones. Nothing here, though. Just an odd formation of rocks. Boy, I'm going to get absolutely nothing accomplished on this hour. During this hour, nothing will be accomplished. Well, I found one beehive. And I guess the other highlight will be I refueled the vehicle. Not even a second beehive? Come on. That will fulfill my goal of having 5 domesticated beehives. Although, I don't think just because you catch some bees and put them in a man-made beehive that makes them domestic. I realize as I just said that. Let's see what's up here. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. I don't know what brand UTV you are, but you can do it. You're green. My first thought, even though this is European, I think this is made by Europeans, is Ford, but you never can tell. Ford. I meant John Deere. I think John Deere makes basically a 4-wheeler. Of course, there's no yellow on this thing. Yeah, and I realized as I said it, I said yellow, and it's yellow. Sorry. That's Georgia. Put this thing on the ground. Refill it. Remember last time I ran around the back of this and looked at that camper, but I didn't come over to the side. So while I'm here, I'm just going to check. Nothing going on. All right, we spent $42. Can I pick those up? Yeah, so maybe I should... Well, actually, I don't know. I'm just going to leave them. I was going to say maybe I should pick them up and put them in the... Although, can I go and turn them in? If I get back all the way around there to where he's at, maybe I'll just try to... Maybe it'll let you turn them in as you find them. That way I have more room in the back of my vehicle. I didn't even think about trying that until just now. I remember talking about how you don't get a check or an X mark in them when you find them, which I thought was odd. But maybe they'll let me turn them in one at a time. I'll find out when I get over there next time. All right, there is the... Oop, don't get on that rock. There is the chest where I found the goblet. See, it's not actually hidden. It's just behind a couple of rocks. I wouldn't call it hidden. There's nothing else in there, right? Yeah. I don't think they'd be this close to each other, but I'm going to check because I don't know where it's at. That's the whole point of looking for something. You look because you don't know. And I can't just say, well, it's not there because this was right here. Because this is essentially a full circle. Because I've been through here many times, and I started right down here. But at the end of the last episode, I had come through here, so I'm guessing. Actually, I'm guessing at everything since I started the game. But I've looked around the perimeter specifically for this dagger. I didn't find it, and I've gone around the perimeter many times, with the exception of right there near the bunny ranch, looking for beehives, and I've never seen a dagger. So I think I'm going to move to the interior, to the town, closer to the center of the map. It just seems like the next logical step. Oh. I can't stop it. I can't start it. I can't. There we go. It came a great distance on its nose. I thought for a moment that it was actually going to flip over. All right, I came through here on the last video and searched for this thing. So let's move closer to the center of the map. I'm also going to make some assumptions here that, for example, it's not going to be on that lady's property who gives different missions. And if I spend an absolute long time looking for it and can't find it, then of course I'll come back and scour these areas where I think it absolutely wouldn't be. Let's see where. Yeah, let's just head towards the center of town. Saw a deer there. All right, there's a wolf. It's 7:14, so we got about 2 more hours. You know, this is what I call the wolf spawn area, and also where I found the very first beehive. So I'm just going to take a gander right up here. Right up there where I found my very first beehive. You may recall where I thought the buck was charging me, but it was just running away from a couple of wolves. Speaking of, there's two wolves right here already. And speaking of that, I forgot what I was going to say. Something about Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, I think that's what it was. Paying attention to your surroundings. There's a big bear. I was just riding the horse along there, and I saw some deer acting weird. It's obviously they were running for something, but when they saw me, they'd turn around and run away, and then they would come running back. So obviously there was something over a little rise that I couldn't see. So I was prepared myself. When I got over the rise, sure enough, there were 2 wolves there. There's a wolf in town. This is the first time I've seen an animal in town, a predator in town. Look at that. Is he chasing me or just going in this direction? They're just going in this direction. All right, I'm just looking for a... Oh, here's that burger place I was talking about. I do believe I've gone inside there already. I've gone inside. There's no dagger there. See, places like this, now I'm a little leery about getting out of the vehicle because of the wolf. I just don't know if you've got your gun in your hand, if anything would register. I noticed you can buy a ladder, but look, I can't interact with this one. I think I mentioned that once before. I don't know what I'd need a ladder for. And then I realized I had to stand on the roof of my vehicle when I was tearing down the barn originally because I couldn't reach an area. I've never bought a ladder. I assume you can interact with it. You can move it and set it up. I pressed F and I wanted to press L. That doesn't do anything. All right, I think I'm going to save the game. It's 8 o'clock. I think I can, let's. There's a save point right here at the corner. So let's see if I can save this and fast forward to daytime. No, I gotta wait about 30 more in-game minutes. Look at that flickering. Do you see that flickering? Oh, maybe that was the moon, the simulated moonlight coming out, and it just wasn't looking too well. Because now I can see the moon, actually shadows moving. All right, 15 more minutes, and I can save this bad boy. I can't see anything here in the dark, and the light is next to useless. What is that there? A blade of grass growing out of the concrete. That truck has been playing a lot of Transport Fever 2. Oh, 2100. Let's save through the night now. No, that doesn't let you. Oh, you can't. Here. Let me try this. There we go. All right, so that's strict. Those maps are strictly a save point. You cannot sleep through the night on them, Adam. You think 10 episodes into the game I'd know that by now, don't you? But I do now. Now, another question is whether or not I will remember that. I don't think I have to search around the hardware store because I've been through that often. Oh, there's a bear. I can see his head. Oh my God, is this the first time I've seen? He's not quite in town, but he's close enough to make you think twice. He was caught up on that light pole, that electric pole. When I saw him, all I could see was his head bouncing. But it was movement. And as I've said many times across many games, the human eye is made to notice movement. Which now, see, I want to go in that little area right there. Well, I can do it in a vehicle, I guess. Particularly that corner, where, unfortunately, just where that bear's at. What is this? Some kind of a warehouse, I would guess. See, I kind of sort of want to go in there, but you can't close the gate. There's no gate to close behind you, and I'm worried that, okay, he's across the road. You know what I'm going to do? Hang on. I'm going to try to play with the game's physics or mechanics here and see if I can park my vehicle right there and maybe block the bear from coming in here. And then look. Again, there's an invisible wall. I can't go any closer. That's it. So there's going to be nothing there since you... Oh. Be interested to look at these shipping containers, look these numbers up online, and I'm not going to guarantee you, but I believe the developers here just took a picture of a real one and just copied it verbatim, and I bet this is all accurate marking. Because it's going to look, it's all the same. This number's C17 and this is C17, even though they're two separate containers, and each one has a separate marking. They're numbered individually in reality. Otherwise, you couldn't keep track of them. This one, the one in the middle, though, doesn't have a marking. Maybe it does on the other side. Nothing in there. You know, I had to try. I had to try. No, I can't go in there either. Nope. Ah, God dang it. Ah, shoot. Get in the vehicle. Oh, my goodness. Talk about jump scares. Oh, my God. Legitimately. Oh. Oh, that couldn't have been, if I'd have planned that, it couldn't have been better. Where did he go? Now I'm sweating. Jeez Louise. Where did he go? Is he still in there? Oh, yeah, he is. There he is. Gosh darn it. He came back and got over the vehicle. Wow. If I was a drinking man, I'd be going to get a drink right now. I don't consume alcohol, but if I did, that's what I'd be doing right now. Because it was one of the... that really was unexpected. 100% unexpected. All right, I don't think there's anything here. And I've only got 3 minutes left in this hour. I don't know. Let me look. See what's over in this direction. Although, yeah, I can just save the game right here at this map. Or really anywhere. I just can't sleep through the night with that air mattress. Isn't this the other side of the ranger station up here? Is the ranger station up here? Or is that here? No, I think that's there. Because that's the old man and that's the woman. I think that's the ranger station. At least what I'm calling a ranger station. Let me go up here. I don't recall all this grass coming through the road when I first started playing. And I remember seeing that right outside the Bunny Ranch, and I commented, I said in the video, if this is normal, please let me know. Or if this is just something specific to my game, and no one said anything. So I don't know if it's normal or it's just new. Maybe it's been there the whole time, and I just have never seen it, or at least haven't noticed it, or just don't remember noticing it. There's the general store at that tower down there. Boy, if there's ever going to be a... Last 2 minutes of the video, if there's ever going to be a beehive, now would be the time for one to pop up. Come on, RNG game gods. Where is that last beehive? The last one I need to make 5 complete. Back at the ranch. I was just thinking that I think this is the ranger station over here, but what is this? Didn't it have this going up to it also? This is making me think this is where the ranger station is. Oh, no, this is a platform. This is just a platform. I remember now. Where's it at? There it is. For some reason, I would say that's probably what we call here in the United States a viewing area. You know, you could stand there and look out over a view. There's a view to be had here, I'm guessing. Although it does go up. Have I gone all the way up here? I realize I'm supposed to be looking for... This is all the same thing. I'm looking for things. I don't remember what's at the top of these stairs. Another platform. And that actually might be the one I was thinking of. I think this is the one I was thinking of. But what else is up here? Anything? Oh, I think that... Is that the hunter? Yeah, there's the hunter. Okay. Well, I didn't find the last beehive this episode, but certainly I should in the next one. Surely I can find one in an hour-long episode. But I definitely need to go refill my water glass and have a nice big long chug of water because that bear legitimately scared me. Let's see if I can get this game to save, and if so, I'll see you in the next one. Did it save? Did it say saving? Yeah, saving. Top right-hand corner. All right, I'll see you. Ciao.